All right, so a lot of you are probably wondering, hey, I see all these ads on TV about cash buyers buying your house as is without a real estate agent. And so how, what's the advantage over using an investor cash buyer rather than using a real estate agent or vice versa? So today's video is going to cover basically the advantages or disadvantages of either one. So I've got my buddy here, Alfred, and he
How you doing, Rami?
I'm good. How are you? So Alfred is actually an investor, and he has different techniques and ways of purchasing homes, and it doesn't necessarily always have to be cash. But I'm going to turn it over to him. Alfred's going to share with you a little bit about what's the advantages of using someone like him who's actually a cash buyer.
Yeah. Well, most definitely. Well, for a little bit about me is I'm Alfred Ramirez. I'm with Impulse Home Solutions. I buy properties throughout the United States. Right now, we're a lot concentrating in Emporia, Kansas. We're concentrating in Little Rock, Arkansas, Beloit, Wisconsin. We do have property here in California and in Arizona as of right now. But we do buy properties cash, and the reason you would come to me is if you want to kind of expedite that process. We could close within 15 days, so it's a fast close. We buy the property as is. So, Rami could, contest this as a realtor. They want your house to look as beautiful as possible.
Absolutely.
With me, it doesn't have to look beautiful.
Right, exactly.
We pay cash. We could also do terms. There's a lot of different ways where we could get you the price that you want for your house.
Okay.
So there's a lot of different advantages that we could do where we could bring them up to market value if we wanted to and still be able to, get them the money as long as it's more cash or terms.
Right.
So if you want to agree to my terms, then we could do your price.
Right. Okay.
You want cash,
yeah.
Well, of course, you're going to need to come down on the price a little bit.
Right. So see what Alfred's saying is that, so everyone has a different situation in their life. So there's different reasons for why you would want to maybe not use a real estate agent. And so what some of the points that Alfred just touched on, he's going to buy the house as is. You don't have to fix it up. You don't have to get it ready. You don't have to stage it. You don't have people coming through the house, with the real estate agent. You don't have to do open houses. So it's convenient to use someone like Alfred, especially if let's say if you have a house that does need a little bit of work. Like if you inherited the property as a probate, somebody passed away. You got a house that they gave to you. Now you walk in and it's beat up, perhaps. Maybe it's not. Needs paint, whatever. It could be thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars. So you don't want to do that. It's maybe you live out of state. It could be a number of reasons.
Yeah.
It could be anything, right?
Yeah. You need cash fast. Going with the realtor, you might be waiting 30 to 45 days to close on your loan.
Absolutely. The average transaction with the realtor is going to be about a 30-day escrow. Whereas with someone like Alfred, you could close within days. Just close as fast as
we
either party wants to
within
close.
15 days.
Yeah.
We do inspections on the house. make sure it doesn't have no foundation issues. And we have bought houses with foundation issues, of course, but we don't want something that we're tearing down. So we do inspections on the house. So that's the reason for the 15-day escrow.
Right, and everyone's got to do their due diligence. So regardless of whether you're using an investor or a real estate agent, there's going to be an inspection. The buyer's going to do an inspection. However, the inspections that are done by an investor usually are quick. They know exactly what they're looking for. It's not as in-depth as it would be perhaps with a real estate agent. So with that said, let me share with you what I think. And, I am a real estate agent. So I'm a real estate agent here in Temecula, California. And I've been doing this for about 20 years. So I want to share with you what the advantages are of using a realtor. And the main one is that I'm going to sell your house for top dollar. I'm going to sell it for more than with an investor. That's bottom line. That's
you want to get a good realtor like Rami.
Well, thank you. But regardless, if you use a real estate agent, you're going to sell your house for more than if you do with an investor. And it's the simple fact is you're going to create competition. You're going to have more people looking at the house. So
that is true. You will sell it for a lot more with the realtor because you're going to have more people going after that house.
Right.
But so you also have more cost.
Right.
So the more you sell it, the more you pay.
Right. So that's true. So with a realtor, you're paying a commission. Traditionally, it's 6%, but it's negotiable. So it could be whatever you end up negotiating. So let's say 6%. So you got 6% commission plus tax. Title insurance, and escrow costs. But at the same time, if the property shows well, it's in great condition, you sell it for top dollar, even with that commission and all those added costs, you will end up making more money than you would with perhaps a cash buyer. But then also depends. The cash buyer may want to just buy and hold the property, maybe as a rental.
Well, it all depends too. Like I said before, every case is different.
Right.
So you might say you're going to make more on a sale selling with Rami, but if I gave you terms, I might give you cash now, and then over time you're going to make a lot more money because that's going to be terms. So I'm going to be giving you interest over time on that loan that you're holding.
Okay.
We could get all into that on a different video, but I mean, there's different ways where we could do it. So selling wise, if you were to sell it right up front,
right,
you might get a little bit more with Rami, but you're going to pay more.
Right.
Okay. But if we did terms, now you're getting more for the property in the long run.
Yeah, that makes sense. But what the funny thing is, a lot of folks out there who are selling their homes, they don't mind making a little bit less money. And they know it. So this is my experience from talking to folks on the phone, and so a lot of them will just come out and tell me straight up, "Hey, Rami, why don't you buy the house?" I said, "What do you mean?" Well, because I'm going to sell it for 50.
Let me call my friend Alfred.
Yeah. That's what I call Alfred. That's because they're okay with selling for $50,000, $75,000, $100,000 less than market value because they know the amount of work that's going to go into selling the house.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with that. It depends on your situation and what's more advantageous to you.
Yeah, and some people just don't want to deal with the realtors coming in and out. I mean, especially if you have family or if you have to work, you don't want to be dealing with the realtors coming in and out, showing your property, so that might be a possible headache as well.
Well, it's true because I had a gentleman who called me the other day. He said, Rami, I'm selling my house, but I've got 4 kids. They're all little. And I don't have the time to get my house ready every single time someone comes in. I'm looking for someone who just, like a cash buyer, who's just going to, just buy it without me having to show it to anybody.
Yeah.
So there you have it. There are plenty of advantages of using a cash buyer or investor.
A realtor.
Yeah, and there's advantages of using a real estate agent. So it just depends, again, on your situation. You've got the facts. So now it's for you to decide how you want to do it. Well, thank you for joining us today. I hope you guys enjoyed the topic. And if you did like our video, please click the thumbs up button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. And Alfred, thank you as well for being with me here today.
Anytime you want me here, you let me know.
Absolutely.
Maybe we'll go over, subject to contracts next time, or
all right,
how to purchase a contract with no money down.
Sounds good. Alfred's full of knowledge, and he's a great resource. So we will be doing some more videos next time. Again, thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.